We are live. Hetep, hetep, hetep. The word hetep, H-E-T-E-P, means hetep, which has been misnomed, translated to hotep, H-O-T-E-P. So the word hotep, imhotep, is coming from hetep, hetep, or hetepu. Hetep means peace and love. Hetep also means offerings given to the great divine spirits of nature. Hetep also means the divine ancestress and the divine aku and the akutus, the divine forces of nature. Hetep also is also assigned to great people, great personalities on this earth. So the word hetep, H-E-T-E-P, is the ancient word, the original word for peace and love, or peace and love, which has been translated to hotep, H-O-T-E-P. So imhotep is not imhotep. Do you understand? Today, we are going to learn about a great knowledge of the universal cosmos. When you look into the universe, when you are being born and you look into the universe, in Akan, we said, or there is a saying called Obi nchire akwala nyame. Obi nchire akwala nyame. That means no one shows the child God when the child is being born. Indirectly, the moment you give birth to the child's forehead and the face faces the universe. That means that Onyame, the supreme being, which is Nana Nyame wa Nyame, they are the divine goddess and goddesses of what? This universe. The sky goddess is the father. Okay, it's a male deity. And the earth goddess that we see, Asasi Ya, or Asasi Akua, or Asasi Akua, to Akua, we got what? Farming, Kuyaye, in Akan, which is farming. So when they are having sex, when the sky goddess, the male energy, okay, when it is about to rain, or when the male deity of the universal cosmos is about to have sex with what? The universal what? Mother. There is what? Changes in the sky. It turns dark. When the universe or the sky turns dark, it starts thundering, okay, with lightning. This means that the male deity is having sexual intercourse with what? Mother Earth. Okay. After the thunder or after the lightning, now it starts to rain. When it rains, it symbolizes that the male energy has released the sperm, which is the water, to the Mother Earth. And Mother Earth will nourish every life for us. Or Mother Earth will give us what? The green plants. That is why when you are having sex, the man sleeps or lie on what? The woman. It is a symbolism from ancient what? Kanit or Kamit, which represents what? The sky goddess and Mother Earth having sexual intercourse. That is why the man releases the sperm to form or to fuse with the ovum, then they bring life. The reason why I'm saying this represent the spring equinox, okay, which is 21st March, and summer solstice, which is 21st June, and 21st September, which is autumn equinox, and we have what? 21st what? December, which is winter solstice. 21st June is the north, okay, and 21st December is the south. So they are called what? Solstice. And 21st March and 21st September, they are what? They divide what? The longitude, okay, and they are the east and the west. 21st March is the east, and 21st September is the west. So we call them what? Spring equinox and autumn equinox, because they are equal, okay, and the solstice, do you understand? That combines to give us what? The four elements of nature: air, water, fire, and earth, which also give us what? The universal what? Cosmos, from which we have our cardinal points: north, south, east, and west. So today, I'm going to talk about a deep knowledge over here. If you are here, please open your minds for knowledge. When I'm talking, people think I'm just talking and I'm mad, and I've learned, and I'm mad, or I don't know what I'm saying. When I was sold into this damn shit, into this what? Slavery. That is mental slavery, mental psychosis. I was not able to elaborate or cooperate with the conscious people. Okay. So now I am enlightened and I'm conscious and I know about nature. So I want my people, or I want all the melanated people, the black people, the melanin people, to also awaken. When you are able to awaken, as I've been awakened, we can build a great civilization, a great society. Because when you are awakened, there is nothing like lies or hatred. There is love. Do you understand? So today, please, the Bible always have been telling you is coming from the book of the dead. The book of the dead, or ancient Egyptian book of the dead, is the greatest or the first book on earth. So in ancient Egypt, they call the sun Heru. Okay, and they plagiarize it to what? Horus. The Indians also call it what? Krishna. And some people also call it what? Buddha. So today, when you go to the Bible, they said Barnabas and Jesus story. The Barnabas and Jesus story is just not any Barnabas who came to live on this earth, or any Jesus who came to live on this earth. But indirectly, it is a symbolism or a representation or a metaphor to tell us that there is lies on this earth and there is truth on this earth. But indirectly, the lies has taken over what? The truth. That is where they told you they represent Jesus with the truth and they represent Barnabas with the lies. When they were going to crucify these two people, they asked the people, or they asked what? The society or the nation or mine, whom should we crucify? The Oman or the people said to the king, crucify Jesus. The reason why they say crucify Jesus is that they were saying Jesus was the truth and Barnabas was the lies. Okay? And they crucified Jesus. That means, or that represents that we are in a world, or we are in a society. Yewo Oman bi anasa yewo mmebu mu a nokre ayira ewo asase we so. Nokre eni ho biem. Na mmom me de me ho asi wo se meka nokre akire me nuanom ma obia eho atɔ. Me ba ha enye sika na me ba ha. Me ba ha enye fame nti na me ba ha. Me ba ha se me bebie nokre so akire me nuanom. Ama yenso yehu se asase a yewo so no yehu nkɔb no samgyem. Na mmom etimi bɔ abrabɔ a ese anase eso ani ewo abodie mu a yebɛyɛ nkɔfo anase yebɛyɛ ekuo anase nipa titiriw ewo asase we so. Ane ɛka yɛn ho bɔ mu nso a yebetimi aboa ama abrabɔ ɛne abodie nyinaa awie pɛyɛ. So when I come here, I'm not here for fame, I'm not here for money. I'm here for the truth to my people. So Jesus' story and Barnabas' story is talking about how lies has taken over truth on this earth. And before you can know truth unless you are conscious. So they said in the Bible, the Son of Man will be raised. The Son of Man will be raised on the cross, or the Son of Man will be crucified on the cross, or the Son of Man will be hanged on the cross. So when you go into the Bible, they represent Jesus, Jesus. They represent it what? As the Son, the SUN. So whenever that you see any name called Jesus, I'm telling you, it is not any man who came to stay on this earth. But indirectly, it is a name, a plagiarized name, a metaphorical name, a symbolic name that they code it to give it to the SUN, the Son, whereby our ancestors call it what? Hero. And the Indians call it what? Krishna, some people call it Buddha, some people call it Allah and all those stuffs. So before life started, the stars, the solar system, I'm having my topic over here. Just some more. We finish this, then we close. We have the solar system. Through the solar system, there is stars. Okay? And within the stars, there is a story. Because every star talks about what? Every story or every constellations. When you read about the astrology or when you read about the zodiac signs, the solar system consists of what? Stars. And the greatest star or the father of the stars of the solar system is the SUN, the sun. And the mother is the MOON, which is the moon. So before we get our souls onto this nature, we come from the solar system. And the solar system through the solar system, we get our souls, our okra or okra, which contains our divine life function and our divine life focus. So the stars, S-T-A-R-S, represent the stars. And the stars talks about what? S-T-O-R-I-E-S, the stories. Every constellation or every star in the universe talks about stories or gives us what informations and symbolisms. That is why when the stars appears in the universe, in the dark skies of the firmament, it gives us what symbols and signs. In Revelation chapter 12, there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet. Do you understand? And upon her head what? As the 12 stars. So the signs and symbols are just talking about the stories of the stars. And in Akan, we call the stars as Insro Emma. Insro Emma. Insroma means what? The divine sky, what? Children, which represent was the stars. So the stars started life. S-T-A-R-S means stars. And S-T-A-R-T means start. So through the stars, they started life from the constellations or from what? The solar system or the galaxies. So they gave us what? Star or stories about what? Our start, our life. And the moon is called what? The monster. Wherever you hear monster, it's just about the moon star. Or any master is called what? Moon star or master. The feminine energy. Okay? The first star is the feminine energy, the moon. So on 21st June, we are going to have summer solstice. The reason why we celebrate 21st June as summer solstice is that on spring equinox, which is 21st, life starts coming up. That is where the sun crosses the equator and moving to the northern hemisphere to give us life. So all life starts to what? Germinate, or all life starts to flourish and coming back into nature. And on summer is its harvest. Do you understand? I'm going to give you one quotation over here. Then we elaborate more on the subject as 21st being what? The summer solstice, whereby the sun becomes the most high. It's not Jesus, it's the SU and the sun. Genesis chapter 8, verse 22. The Bible is a code. You have to decode it. Genesis chapter 8, verse 22. Listen over here. As long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter. Please listen over here. Genesis chapter 8, verse 22. Your pastors will not tell you all these truths. When I finish, I will explain these quotations to you in the ancient way. As long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest. Seed time is talking about what? Spring equinox. Harvest is talking about summer solstice. Do you understand? Cold is talking about the winter. And heat is also within what? The coldness. That is what? On winter and also summer solstice. Day and night will never cease. So Genesis chapter 8 verse 22 is elaborating to us and telling us that we have summer solstice, the four corners of the universe through where the sun moves to. That is why they hang Jesus on the cross. That is why Christians put cross on their neck. The cross is just talking about what? The movement of the SU and the sun across our universe. So as long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night will never cease. Day and night will never cease. So why is it that pastors are telling us that we go to hell and heaven? There is no hell and heaven, no. My brother, my sister. Heaven and hell never exist. You not die and you go to fire, or you go and walk on gold. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 4. Generation goes, generation comes, but the earth abides forever. Yes, I salute everyone over here. Please share so that our people will know the truth. Don't go and pay money to pastors. They are pastors. They feed on you because of your ignorance. So, when you draw, I have a pen. So today I'll do something for my people. When you're about to draw a circle, you have a pot, a dot. Okay, when you have a compass, your dot. Let me represent you as your dot. Okay, then you start your arc. Okay, I don't have anything, but try your best and look at it. Then this is your dot. Okay, the middle. That is where the center of the tip of the compass will be. Then you start drawing your arc, okay, to become a circle. When you get a circle like this, you divide it longitudinal, okay. Then you divide it equatorial, okay, or equally. Okay, this here is the sun. The dots represent the sun, the SU, and the portal through which all life came into being. This dot, okay. Then you represent here, okay, with 21st June. Okay, the top. Represent the top with 21st June. Do you understand? Then you represent the down with 21st December. This DEC. Okay. Then you represent east. Okay. That is 21st March. Do you understand? Okay, 21st March. Then you represent west. That is represent west. That is 21st September. Okay, 21st September. So the sun starts, or the sun is a portal through which it starts from this hole. So we have summer solstice as 21st, the northern part of the universe as summer solstice. Do you understand? That is 21st June. Okay. Then we have 21st December as what? Winter solstice. That is where the sun goes to the lowest hemisphere. Then we have what? East as 21st March, which is what? The spring equinox. Then September west, which is what? The autumn equinox. When you do this, now here represents, if you go to the Bible, Matthew, okay, Mark, Luke, and John, north, east, south, and west. Okay, earth, water, fire, and air, they correspond together in nature. So on 21st, I'll start from winter solstice. I'm starting from winter solstice. Do you understand? On 21st December, the sun will go to the lowest hemisphere. When we say the sun goes to the lowest hemisphere, it tells us that the sun now goes to what? The lowest constellation, which is on the 0th degree. That is why on summer or winter solstice, that is why in winter there is a lot of coldness. It signifies or represents us that, or tell us that the sun has been dead. It has been killed. Okay, the sun has been killed and crucified, and it is dead for 3 days. The sun spent what? 3 days underworld, or 3 days not moving, but on the 0th degree. Now from 21st, okay, 25th, the sun is reborn. That is why Christians celebrate Christmas. The sun is reborn on 21st, on 25th, sorry. The sun is being born on 25th December. Now the sun climbs its journey to the what? Eastward. That is what? Spring equinox, which is 21st March. On 21st March, the sun is being born by a virgin, which in the constellation we call it what? Virgo. That is why if you look to the desire poles, the pictures that they gave to us, there is a feminine energy, okay, or there is a woman within the desire poles, which is called Mary, or which is what? Virgo. So on 21st March, the sun is being what? Born by the virgin, which is Virgo. That is why they tell you that on 21st March, there is a star which appears from the east, the eastern star, the oyster, the egg star, the Lucifer or the Lucifer, the light bringer, the light bearer. When that light appears, it signifies that what? The sun has now crossed over what? The equator, and it has spring. When the sun spring, meaning the sun has been born again. That is why Christians celebrate Easter. Okay? When the sun spring, now the sun, offspring, it brings all life into what? Existence. The sun continues to move its journey after spring equinox. On 25th, or on 21st June, on 21st June, which is the northern part of the universe, or the northern part of the what? Cosmos, or the middle of the firmament, That is where the firmament has its peak. So on 21st June, these whites and their offsprings, I'm not a racist. Okay, I'm not a racist. I'm telling you the truth. You came for our people for slavery in the plantations. The whites and their offspring changed everything for us. They caused corruption first. They were corrupted before we, the blacks. They sold us for prisoners of war. So on 21st June, the sun now climbs its journey to the peak of the universe or the firmament or the cosmos. So 21st June, we said we have what? Summer solstice. That is where the sun will move to the northern part of the universe, the northern part of the cosmos. Christians will tell you that the sun is the most high, which is Jesus. It's not Jesus who is the most high, but indirectly it is the sun, the sun, which moves its journey, goeth to the peak or the tip or the middle of the universe or the cosmos of the firmament. Now we say we have summer solstice. That is why in summer there is a lot of sun. Do you understand? On spring equinox, we plant. On summer, we have what? Harvest. And the earth endures forever. So after 21st June, the sun now what? Descend its energy or descend its journey again. Coming down, down, down to 21st September. That is the autumn equinox. Do you understand? That is why they tell you Judas Iscariot now betrayed Jesus. Okay? They told you that Jesus Iscariot betrayed Jesus. That is autumn equinox before the sun now descend again toward 21st December. So I'm here to tell you that Jesus is not coming today nor tomorrow. But indirectly on 21st March, the day as 21st March, it's not Jesus who is the most high. But on 21st March, which is summer solstice, that day represents the day that the sun, the sun, our sun, the sun, our father of the universe, will now climb us its journey to the middle part of the universe, telling us that the sun is the most high, telling us that the sun becomes what? The most high in the constellation of what? Leo. And the sun represents what? The Lion of Judah, the sun. It is not Jesus. Jesus is not any Lion of Judah. It is the sun, the sun. So on 21st June, the sun will now what? Be at the most high, the middle part of the firmament. That is where the sun will give us its greatest energy. So what you have to do is that wherever that you are on 21st March, get white candles or get white candle, red candle and green candle. On 21st March, get white candle, green candle and red candle. Use it for your rituals. On 21st March, on 21st June, forgive me, on 21st June, this coming 21st June, it is next week, either, is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I've forgotten. Either Tuesday, yes, or Wednesday. On 21st June, get your white candle, red candle, and green candle. Make sure you meditate with these candles. Before that, before your meditation, add sea salt to your water that you bath with it. Add sea salt, the bigger ones, sea salt to the water that you bath with. If you are closer to the sea, you can go for the sea directly and use it to cleanse yourself before your meditations. Please, do your libations. Libation is meditation combined together with what? A liquor or a liquid energy to satisfy the ancestress and the ancestors and the universal what? Forces. So, pour your libation on 21st June. Or red, white. White is neutral. Red is what? For distraction. And green is for what? Fertility. Meditate with these candles. Pour your libation. Okay? Pour your libation first. Pour your libations. Libation is the greatest prayer on this earth. So on 21st June is the day whereby the sun will now move to the northern part of the universe. It is not Jesus who is the Lion of what? Judah. It is the sun, the sun, which becomes the most high in the constellation of what? Leo. Please, there is no Jesus coming today nor tomorrow. It is painful for people who have been to the church so many years. Some people have been in the churches for almost 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, 40 years, 45 years, and above. Some people have also been in the church at their young age, 18, 4, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. When you go to church, what they tell you that, or what your pastor speaks to you is that when you die, you go to hell or heaven. And heaven is controlled by Jesus, and hell is controlled by Satan. I'm telling you today, yeah, Otuniba Abuaje da Costa, yeah, Abuaje, yeah, Unia Sami, mi bie mi anu madwimu kakra, what you say? Heaven and hell, no matter that ya dwuache. Heaven be any ho, hell be any ho. You can refer to Abraham Ben Moshe and Kwame Ade, evangelists are there, and Yahuda, okay, and Kwao 44. A lot of people are giving the truth, okay. Go and learn from them. May have passed this knowledge. So there is no heaven and hell coming today nor tomorrow. You will not die and you go to hell, or you not die and you go and walk on gold. Even when you talk about gold, gold is in the what? In the earth. So when you die and you go to earth, meaning you are even on the gold directly. It's not any sky. The waters is above, waters is below. So on 21st June, it is not Jesus who is going to be the Most High, but indirectly it is the Son. Our ancestors saw the sun at their ages, in their times. We have also been born, and we are seeing the sun. We will give birth, and our children will come and see the sun. We will die and go. Our great grandchildren will come and also see the sun. The sun will never what? Cease. The earth will never roll like mats and burn like what? Fire. The earth is established on its foundation that it should not be removed forever. Psalm 104. Verse 5. And the earth is generation upon generation. It abides forever. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 4. So please, my people over here, we are here to complete our destiny, which is called Nkra Nkrabia. So on 21st, do your libations, do your rituals, meditate, conjure with the great Abosum and the great deities of the universe. Our ancestors knew God through the deities, through the Abosum. We knew the universal forces through the deities, the 7 deities of the week, which are the Nawatri or Akredin Abosum, the Nawatrida, Kredin Bosum, that is the 7 days of the week. They are all coming from what? The soul energy, the solar energy, the sun, which is the father of the solar system, the SUN. Do you understand? And the solar energy gave birth to the souls of what? The 7 days week. So the 7 days week are the souls of what? The solar system. They are the children of the sun, the SUN. Do you understand? And the son of the children, which is the 7 days of the week, gave us our souls, our okra, which contains our divine life focus, our enkrabia. Within your okra, within your soul, is your destiny, from which you are being born from the stars. Okay? The stars talks about the stories, your story that you are bringing on this set, because we are vibrations as a frequency. We are music. I don't want to go deep. So please, Jesus is not coming today nor tomorrow. But 21st June is the sun, which will turn water into wine. 21st June, the sun is going to turn water into wine. That is where the sun will climb us to the northern part of the universe, create a lot of heat, give us the highest energy of the earth, of the cosmos. That day is the day of the great vibration of the SU and the sun. That day is the day for you to attune to the universe, the forces of nature. That day is a great day for you to atone, or called what? Atonement with what? The sun. That day is a great day, okay, that you can conjure the spirit. So every week or every day of the week that you are being born, it tells you that that is the story from the planets that your soul was given to you to come and communicate on what? This universe, or to come and dance as a frequency, as a music, as, okay, as a crest, as an ohm. You understand? As omegas. Okay, so please, Jesus is not coming today nor tomorrow. Don't allow pastors to take your ignorance and feed on you. That is pastures. They feed on you because of your ignorance. If you go to the Bible, they say lack of knowledge, my people would perish. And because we've rejected knowledge, we continue to suffer. I'm here to give you knowledge. Push knowledge to my people. Jesus will not come today nor tomorrow. Don't put it in your mind that one day you are dying and going to hell. But put it in your mind that one day you are dying to go and see your ancestors and your ancestresses. As in your dream state, when you sleep, okay, or when you sleep, okay, when you sleep on your bed, or when you sleep on your bed, or whenever you sleep on your bed, you close your eyes. Within the darkness of your eyes, you are able to dream. Dream is talking about drama. Drama is talking about grammar. Grammar is coming from what? The star stories. That is the stories of the universe. And the grammar is coming from the grandmas, the grandmothers, and the grandparents, which is coming from the hetep, the aku, and the akutus. So when you dream, you are able to see your grandma, okay, or your grandmas, your stories. They're giving you your stories in your dreams. So you are able to encounter a lot of what? People who have died over years, or a lot of people even you never came to meet on this earth. And you are able to encounter with a lot of forces, a lot of divine forces, which opens or what? Clarify themselves for you to see them in your dreams. That tells you that when you die, you are entering into a different realm. When you are on earth, you came here with earth body. So when you die, you give the body of what? The earth onto the earth. Then your soul, your spirit will now combine its journey, go for its judgment with the whole of what? Amenti, with the scale of my heart. When they weigh your heart and you are able to transcend, you now go to the Duat. That is the Asamando, the ancestral realm. That is where you see your ancestors and your ancestors. But before you can get there, that place too is at a different realm. It takes what? Righteousness, consciousness, and divine purity to enter into that realm. That is why we have divine law and divine hate. The 42 laws of Ma'at. Ma'at or Ma'at. Okay? So when you dream, in your dream state, so our ancestors said, if you don't know the what? If you don't know death, imagine the dream state. In Akan, we say it, or it goes like, Unim owuo a ayashe inna. Unim owuo a ayashe inna. And inna represents what? The cemetery graves. And inna also represent our mothers. So when we sleep, we are able to communicate with our mothers, our great ancestors within what? Our dreams. And when we sleep, the dark substance within our head is the melanin, it's our okra. The energy for you to communicate with these forces and see your ancestors is your okra. The ability for you to remember this what? Knowledge and build upon your life. It's called your enkrabia. Do you understand? So your okra introduce your enkrabia, your divine destiny to you. So when you align yourself with the divine forces of nature, the 7 days of the week, which are the children of the SU and the sun, the souls, okay, of the sons, you are able to attune yourself to balance, and you are able to balance yourself with the scale of Ma'at when you enter to the Duat, the Asamando, the ancestral realm. So you will not die and go to hell, oh. You will not die and go to hell. Pastors are just slave people. They are putting slave mentality into your minds. I will not keep much time over here. So 21st June is summer solstice, which climaxes what? The greatest day of what? Our solar or our father giving us what? The energy. Upon the 12th month of the year, 21st June is the day that the sun will give its highest energy for us to enjoy life. Okay? Don't go and sit in church. Master, this is stupidity. This madness, great madness. There is no Satan that you send fire to go and burn. If there is Satan, Christianity started from AD. Or Christianity started from what? 2,000 years ago. That 2,000 years ago, imagine what life was there before that 2,000 years ago. And that 2,000 years ago, if Christianity or Christians were not able to kill Satan, now Satan has grown to grow. Satan has grown and Satan has developed what? Horns. Satan has grown and now Satan is a grandfather having children as Satan. So if you're a Christian, your prayer cannot kill Satan. I'm telling you. You cannot kill Satan. And indirectly, definitely, and truth, There's no Satan on this set. There's no Jesus on this set. It is mental slavery. Adwimu kwasum obronsam bi ani ho. Obronsam bi ani ho. Se mabompa ya no mantimi anku bronsam from 2000 years asole baye. Muntimi nku bronsam a se bronsam wanyin. Muntimi nku no. Tijano no nenam ne ba bi no nya de obeye. What you say? Nemom bronsam bi asu ni ho ba bia. E pa kire se Kristosom no on. Adwimu kwasum om de to adwimu. Se de to adwimu a unya obi a wadwimu do a untimi enyi mfiri wadwimu. If you don't have great minds to open your mind, you will not understand Christianity or you will not understand truth. Christianity is mental slavery, mental psychosis. They put it in our mind to enslave us. Into ukwa soli a unim said that chibi nyame bi aba bewu no aba bejew ana say adwuma bi a wo ye no nyame bi ba beboa wo. Kwesi da ye say obekwa koye adwuma no no ato store mu no akoto anointing oil. Na sofo extra enkofo yire to ho. Na sofo ene enkofo yire eda. Na no nya video bi e wo group ba kumu. Sofo oni obi yire da. Pastors now having sex with people's wives. A church. Pastors. Okay. I love everyone over here. So this is a symbol or a simple knowledge I'm opening to my people. So the stars are the stats. STARS is the stars. We started START, the stars. They started the stats. And they give us what? Stories. The stars give us stories. And the stories is talking about what? Our mysteries on this set. I love everyone. I salute everyone. Please, always have been saying, if you have that energy to support my energy, you can inbox me. Any form of donation that you have, you can supply it to Nana Efia Bidiba Kofi Kwai Samampum, which is Ancient Knowledge of Truth Spiritual Center. Then we move. I'm building the spiritual center within the shortest possible time. We are on it. Okay. So please, anyone who wish to support the knowledge I'm giving to us or the knowledge I'm sharing, anyone who wish to just help me continue this thing or continue this knowledge, because me, the knowledge is here. Okay. Money is not life, but money keeps life going. Do you understand? So please, if you have that energy to donate or that energy to support, please inbox me. Any amount is very sociable, or any amount is very accepted. I love everyone. I salute everyone. My YouTube channel is NANA space BI or capital BIRI. That is Nana Bree. You go there, most of my videos are also over there. I'm not here for fame, I'm not here for money. That is why I started my life through Facebook. If I need money or if I'm here for money, I should have started with YouTube. But I'm here to just open the truth to my people because I saw that truth was lost. Do you understand? I love everyone.